Greetings, folks. I'm here with the lovely Rachel Quinn, all the way from Templemore in County Tipperary. Now, Rachel is a keen Sinn Féin supporter all her life. Her father drove, I believe, for Martin McGuinness.
Correct.
Was his driver. Now, and what was he known as? The big hard man, I believe.
The big hard man.
Okay, but anyway, Rachel hasn't come to talk to me about Sinn Féin or politics like that. What Rachel has come to me because she wants to highlight the corruption at the hands of Michael Lowry TD, what he's done to her and her family. Right, Rachel, you've been a victim of domestic violence, is that correct?
Correct.
Right. When you went to the state agencies, obviously, you know, when there are children involved, you have to go to Tulsa or whatever, and you have to go to Garda, Síochána. You then, through all your investigation and your process, you found out that Michael Lowry had modified and changed your HSE digital records. Is that correct?
Correct. His handwriting is in a digital HSC TUSLA record.
Right. Now, tell me what he did?
So he basically instructed that all my services in County Tipperary linked to my PPSN number were removed, which is materialised. He also instructed the falsification and altering of my state records, which subsequently within the Garda and the HSC has materialised. And he also instructed that within court proceedings they're to find against me, and that was uploaded on the court criminal justice system.
So you've reported this 8 times, you told me, to Garda Síochána.
Yes.
And you've gone the legal aid route.
Correct.
And you've gone through the court system.
Correct. They all disappeared.
All her files now are after miraculously disappearing.
Correct.
Right. GSOC investigated the Gardaí and found 3 Gardaí, what did they say?
That they had made falsified reports about me to TUSLA, and they identified the 3 guards, but because the superintendent retired, they closed it off and they did nothing. I told them this is actively being used to send me to prison and to take custody of my children from me, and they've done nothing.
Right. Rachel has come to me for help now and to highlight her case nationally. Rachel, you need to get on to and make a sworn affidavit to the corporate Garda headquarters in the Phoenix Park for the commissioner and the assistant commissioner, and you also need to bring this to the attention of our Justice Minister, Jim O'Callaghan, because I've huge faith in him, because I see the changes he's doing are positive. He's only in the job 4 months and he's making serious changes in helping the justice system in Ireland. So we have to give him a chance. So you're going to now write to him and register post it, and you're also going to write to the head of the legal aid board in Cahersiveen, because how can your files go missing? And now this lady you've told me she's been through the mill and back. This lady's had cancer. Tell people what you've had.
I had cervical cancer in my 20s. I've recently gone through breast cancer. I've had a double mastectomy, but I wasn't allowed my cancer treatment, even though I should have been entitled to it on the public system. I had to pay for it privately. I was denied prosthetic breasts, and recently, because of my PPSN number being marked, my son, we couldn't access his surgery in the Tipperary catchment area, so we had to go to Tullamore Hospital.
It's disgraceful. Now, Rachel's after showing me documentation and the HSE records with Michael Lowry's handwriting on it. But fair play to Rachel. What did she do? She went and paid this is a small fortune to get this done, I believe. She went to handwritten expert and got a stylometric analyst report. And this is what they said. Based on the stylometric analysis, there is a high probability, estimated at 96%, that Michael Lowry is the author of both handwriting samples. This conclusion is supported by visual and structural features observed independently of scan quality or image resolution. This document is intended for use in formal submissions to oversight bodies, courts or press inquiries, and is structured to distinguish clearly between image-based and style-based forms of authorship verification. So here you have like the whole report and a certificate from this stylometric analyst report. So we're in 2025 now, and the corruption now that's going on between politicians and some members of Garda Síochána, some members of GSOC, and some members of the HSE and the Legal Aid Board. We're now going to expose all of this, and I'm going to help Rachel in her quest for justice, because the whole country now needs to get behind Rachel, because her kids cannot be taken off her, and she cannot be sent to be falsely imprisoned by the Irish state after Michael Lowry falsifying her records.
Thank you.
I'm actually speechless and disgusted. I mean, there are no words, Rachel. This is, look, and I mean, you've said, have you gone to Sinn Féin about this for help?
With Sinn Féin, to explain it, back in 2018, the Garda came to my home and told me that
I'm asking you the question. Have you gone to Sinn Féin politicians in Tipperary or anywhere in Ireland to help you with this? And what, have they been helpful?
I can't answer that because I'm not sure. They've said they'll help, but I don't see anything.
Well, Mary Lou MacDonald, you're leader of Sinn Féin party now. You have to sort out this lady and help her get the justice now. And look, I'm going to keep you updated on Rachel's progress, because not alone has the Irish court system and judicial system failed her, but Rachel went to the European Court of Human Rights, and they have said to her that they can't do nothing with her without her files. Has to go back to Ireland first to get all her files and all her documentation before they can look at it. So Rachel's now on a mission to get justice, and I'm going to help her. Look, thank you so much, Rachel, for coming on and asking me to use this platform to highlight this very sad case, and I will help her. And if anybody can help her, please get in contact with me, because this girl cannot be falsely imprisoned because of something Michael Lowry has done behind the scenes and tried to break this woman. Listen, such contempt for this woman is absolutely appalling. And Rachel's going to stay very brave and strong, and you know, I'm going to back her and help her every way I can. Look, I'm Michelle Keane. I'm keen on my country, and let's expose all these corrupt politicians and make Ireland a safer place for women, because it's not safe at the moment, and children. And we're relying now on our new Minister for Justice, Jim O'Callaghan, to help people like Rachel, and we need to help her. Gora Míle Maith Agaibh.